For the first time in history, you can buy a foldable smartphone and not regret it. Foldables have become usable. The system and most of the apps are now optimized. Foldables became cheaper. They have a regular phone's features. Both Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 3 from Samsung are water resistant. The cameras on these smartphones are decent, and the fact that they fold makes you stand out in the crowd. And maybe someone will think that if you have an interesting smartphone, you're also an interesting person.
What?
And that might end up with a relationship, lasting at least a night. But before you rush to buy one of the new Samsung Foldables, just to be able to sing, "Look at my phone is amazing," let me tell you why you shouldn't do it if you're not desperate to have one. First, this is just the beginning. Rumors have it that the foldable Pixel is coming this fall, and since it's Google's phone, it will further integrate Android into the foldables. Honor, a company which was previously owned by Huawei and thus their smartphones weren't certified by Google, has been sold and is officially not a part of Huawei anymore. Now their new phones will come with Google's apps and services, but they will still be very similar to Huawei phones. And that makes me wonder how far apart the two companies are now. My guess? No farther than the length of an office desk. If it's true, this Huawei foldable might, after some fine-tuning, hit the global markets as an Honor foldable and be fully supported by Google. It's a really nice smartphone. If it had all the Google services, I would buy it. Well, I bought it anyway, but I would use it. Like seriously use it if it did. The under-display camera. Its presence in the new Z Fold 3 is a bit controversial. It's not a great camera and it's not well hidden. But ZTE released this new smartphone recently and the camera is much better hidden. And then there is Xiaomi. Their first foldable is not very impressive in my opinion, but knowing Xiaomi, they will definitely want to improve it and release another one quite fast. Many new foldables will be released this and next year, and many people will buy these foldables. And that will give us data. Especially regarding the folding screens. How long do they really last in various real-life scenarios? Do they scratch a lot? Do they break at the seams? The big real-life test starts now. Do you want to be a part of it? Do you want to explain to the company that it wasn't your fault that the screen broke? Do you want to keep your old smartphone just in case your new foldable breaks and you'll have to switch back to the old one for like 2 weeks? And then look at the leaked Samsung S22 phones lineup that's gonna hit the market this fall. Do they fold? No. So why should we even care? And this is my final argument. Foldables are the inevitable future. The Z Fold already killed the Note and will go for the S line next. But living in the future now seems like we're missing the present and are closer to death. I'm crazy enough to accept it, but are you? If you're still watching at a regular speed, you're this video's length closer to death than you were when you decided to click it. I do appreciate it. And I think there's nothing wrong with sitting in the present and waiting for the future. It will come, just like my next video. Hope to see you then.